inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Hyunjin Ryu is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Leury Garcia, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area of concern for this guy so far this season, and his numbers aren't very pretty in those matchups.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've had it go in the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4. Looking.
Oh, hold on. What a stop to first. Wow.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll come in here at .259, 26 home runs, and 71 runs batted in. Sent on the ground out to second. Panic is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So now here is Jonathan Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set. Here it comes. He'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Joe Panic is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first. If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
To Abreu for the big double play.
Batting third.
So next to bat will be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race. And that's down into left center for a base hit. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we find that these guys. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Guerrero is on his way home. Now the relay home, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Randall Grichuk is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. But a run will score in the inning on. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Right fielder, number 12.
Adam Eaton digging in next, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now to the plate, Yermin Mercedes. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless. Stepping up is Rowdy Tellez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Designated hitter.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kevin Biggio becomes out number 2 this inning. He's set, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 2 out, nobody on. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. The batter will be Danny Mendick. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. 1 out here in the Chi Sox third. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. Got him fishing that time, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Davis is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting 9.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's got a batting average of .444. No balls and 1 strike. And he lays off for ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Santiago Espinal. Into center field, line drive base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Jonathan Davis stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie middle cut. Pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Joe Pennant will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Espinal at second. Davis at first with no outs. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So one down with a pair of runners aboard, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. The second for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Next to hit, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Jose Abreu stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Panik. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
The center field.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Now one down with the bases empty, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Out in front of it, strike one. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. High and deep down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Weak grounder down the line at third. Moncada has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Rowdy Tellez the next at bat. Struck out in his first at bat. Pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Count now a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Tellez stands at second with 2 gone. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Moncada is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting. The right
Up next for Chicago, Adam Eaton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Next for the White Sox.
Next, here is Yermin Mercedes, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. 1-0 the count. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and in next is Alejandro Kirk.
Toronto,
Turned on down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Santiago.
In now, Santiago Espinal. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now back.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Davis. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. 0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So stepping in is Danny Mendick. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Ball, down.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Digging in next, Adam Engel flew out in his only at-bat so far. Slow little roller to third. He's got to hurry. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next, it'll be Hanser Alberto. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Hit the other way out toward right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Here's Joe Panik. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
For the Jays.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike.
Panik.
And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Up next to the
And stepping in,
The
Vladimir
first baseman.
Guerrero Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Garcia is
Jr.
right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now
So a runner at
center
first now
fielder.
with 1 away,
Joel.
and that brings in George Springer.
Springer.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1 ball.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look.
Leading off for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Billy Hamilton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Billy Hamilton is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And now here is Leury Garcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Fielded cleanly, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Third baseman.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And in next is Alejandro Kirk. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Number 65.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Ball and a strike. Soft grounder left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Adam Eaton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
On to first, and there are 2 down.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Yerman Mercedes stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So close, but with 1 swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a remarkable pitching performance nonetheless.
Boy, it sure is, Matty V. Boy, you get that part into the game as a pitcher into the 8th inning. It's hard not to look past getting that last out thinking about the 9th D-row, but they made him pay here with 2 outs in the 8th.
Yeah, he's thrown the ball so good, Dan. He's worked all sides, in and out, up, down, all quadrants covered. Be interesting to see if he toes the slab in the 9th or if they hand this over to the bullpen.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Line to the right side. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will happen. So now to the plate, Jonathan Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Number 3.
1-1, no strike.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
To the plate now, Joe Panik, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-row. You put 2 of them in there, you're ahead in the count at 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Davis on second, Panik on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside, 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
To Abreu for the big double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
George Springer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground. And the inning is over. He's held in check, but they lead it 3-0. Here's the first pitch. Adam Engel is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first down.
Now that.
So here is Hanser Alberto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Good curveball, strike two.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.